Hi again, Masters. Part 6, New Cosmic Rebirth Live, healing of old stuck karma energies, opening a new portal for humanity. After the other 5 parts, all amazing, wonderful, powerful, strong divine healings, we're coming into now, after the last bushflower essences of mint bush burning off the dross and sturt desert pea, is that grief and loss for all of humanity through our solar plexus that we felt personally linked with Uluru. We all have a personal link. And now the crystal that has come to continue, and hi there everyone, again, good to see you all again, is the pink Andara, the heart of God within. So we're going to take a moment and feel into the purity, the crystal clarity, clearness of a divine pink Andara crystal healing energy to filter and flow through into us right now. It awakens the selfless divine energy of the cosmic heart, freed from all judgments. And these are a new cosmic rebirth, divine healings live. And we are healing the old stuck karmic energies, and we have opened a new portal for humanity together. All of us have been bringing this through. Eons and layers upon layers of past lives. Only now we have finally reached a finality with this all. It was emotional blockages stuck. This is to do with new karmic energy release, as this was that stuck. That is beyond words and definition. It's old, genetic, ancient karma. As we bring in the pink Andara, we also bring in the pink flannel flower. It's beautifully amazing. It is about the great affinity for young babies whilst both in the womb and those early years of life. And what I was sharing before about the energies coming in while we were in the womb, it came in our genetic makeup. It was there. Well, we pushed through the bullshit, the lies that we were lied to, the darkness to come through, and chose the challenge. Very, very brave, and to feel. And it's opening the heart and heart chakra with a high love vibration that we came in with, that purity. And it was a difficulty as babies in the womb, adjusting to the density of our third dimensional earthly reality. We're doing healing on that right now in the birthing out of the womb of our birth mothers. It's releasing right now. Just allow it's just happening. And it was interesting in the 12th, I mentioned and thanked my own birth mother as guided, and I knew that healing had commenced then for all of humanity. May this healing go out to all birth mothers, especially Gaia. We're also now going to, while that's beautifully happening, just go with the flow, stay with me, allow. We're going to bring in Shell Essence, Kalala-based scallop. It's gently going to come in, wash in like a wave, removing repetitive, negative, emotional patterns from the past to allow us to move into new relationships without carrying unpleasant memories from other times, especially a new relationship with self. Removes emotional blocks when these are preventing healing. I will say there was a block. We're clearing this block. I was surprised to see this myself this morning before I came on. I went, there is a block. What the? We cleared it. Other 2 previous videos, we cleared a block. This helps us to feel connected to the energy of our planet. It helps us regain the understanding that we and the planet are part of the same energy of Gaia. Yes, we are. This is a very valuable essence when starting a new relationship. It heals the wounded heart to allow a fresh start. I wrote these essences in various places in my writing all over from the past 5 days, and look how they've come up beautifully, flowing, divinely, beautifully with this that I've come on live. I love how the divine has this in hand, and all I need to do is simply be and follow. And all you need to do is simply be and follow in that full faith and trust. And I know it's hard and tough, and to push through and keep following. It helps us also to create harmony between ourselves and the energies of the earth, clears areas of negative emotional and psychic debris. Also came in Eyed Cowrie now. Helps us to access spiritual wisdom by removing emotional blocks which can dim awareness of our spiritual nature. Encourages an enlightened attitude for those whose dedication to spiritual development may cause a lack of compassion towards human issues. I find that's very interesting, that. That's echoing. Then we go to Little Whelks. It's the inner child happiness essence. For the inner child of all ages, returns feelings of lightheartedness and joyfulness. A children's happiness essence for unhappy children. For a little unhappy child who may still dwell within the overly serious adult, feel into that, tune into that for yourself. In an instant, you can flick into that. It helps with if there's issues with fat metabolism and digestion. Lightheartedness, sense of fun for those with an overly serious attitude to life. If there has been insufficient joyousness, freedom, and creative play during childhood, and especially for those who need to lighten up and have fun. Bringing that in. As we're purging all feelings from our base chakra, releasing. We're in a process of releasing. We bring in walnut bushflower essence. All for all life transitions. Psychic protection as the link breaker to irrevocably break from realities that are no longer healthy. Poof, gone. Break, shift. Then we bring in Boab. It clears negative emotional and mental family patterns that are passed from generation to generation. Poof, poof, poof. Then we bring in the mustard, beautifully flowing in. Mustard is a deep gloom and depression that often comes in with us in this lifetime. It's a karmic state arising from the depths of the soul. The soul in a previous lifetime had used its access to cosmic forces entirely for its own ends and squandered them. Many of you related to this. The result is a state of the soul in mourning and needing to go through that period of mourning in order to emerge into the light. Some will feel this, some will not, some will resonate and accept this, what the mind may not fully understand. This is energy. Others will resonate to an aha of the deep gloom and depression. A lot of souls do not know or are not aware they cheated something karmic in a past life. It's not for me to tell you you have, or for you to tell anyone. It's such a personal, private. It's come up though. All info I receive is from pure divine source. It's about you letting it go and forgiving on all layers and levels of those close to you, even those you say and feel you've already done. This is of old ancient karmic release. And if you doubt and you don't know for yourself, get a pen and paper and write about people in the past and check on yourself that way. If nothing comes to right, then move on. You will know, because you will feel something doesn't feel quite right when you dig deep. This is the ending of old contracts karmically. I have done this recently with one last soul in the past week myself. We need to forgive and release ourselves, because this is bringing up a lot of old self-doubt to release. When these old doubts of the past come up, allow them to flow and filter. Sorry if that made a noise. There's my gecko. Allow these to, any doubts, filter and flow out of the base chakra. Don't go into them deeply as they pass through to be released. This is flowing up through the physical body chakras with much dis-ease, purging as well. This is ancient karmic soul family ties through our genetic DNA we're releasing. Our root chakra carries our ancestral memories. We're releasing and seeing all the black seeds out of the root chakra now releasing because we planted gold ones. And now we've reached a point, the gold ones have taken the place in our base chakra and we see black seeds now dispersing. The karmas of our past lives and current life karma, like seeds, these rest in the energy field of the root chakra. They were planted that lay dormant or latent, but when the conditions are met, the seeds' energies will manifest and they will release. Mental, emotional, psychological, physical, and spiritual levels to bring the new seed sown in the root chakra will sooner or later rise into the light. See it blooming with greenery coming out of that pod seeds in the root chakra. They're starting like the process, the germination process, and they're starting right now. That is happening right now in the base chakra. Of buried hurts, unprocessed emotional traumas, disappointments that were so deeply etched that have come to the surface so they can be finally healed and revealed. And these new seeds coming up is linking to financial abundance as well. And we are done. I just read the line, I am done is what comes over and over in all avenues and facets. How's that? Bless. There's a lot more happening of bleeding of energies with souls of the old world, new world energies overlapping and a central point. I will feel enough to this if I'm to continue and share that, or if that will come at another time. No, I'm being let know to finish this off right now. Okay. What's happening with souls that are still learning to pull their energy in and to realize about their energy in their spirit is while we're in the process of, we're in the new 12th of January energies, we're still dealing with the old, and quite often the circles can bleed in the middle. When we have a link with others, we really need to bring our energy and our parts back fully into ourselves. We are in a transition and adjustment of 2020, keep it steady. I remember saying that last year, balance, balance, balance. 2020, keep it steady in 2020. Dragons are humming, coming in. Removing stubbornness, rigidity, stiffness, stuckness of old energies out of your astral, aura, spirit space. I'm releasing this right now. When others didn't like or accept us in the past, we took this on as a child and we started not liking ourselves. See if you feel and resonate to this. We changed ourselves to accommodate others and they were still not happy. It's time to reverse this and come home to ourselves, to self-love of a new super consciousness, awareness of I am love. A full circle of coming home to ourselves in a very new way. Deception energies are at play in the astrals, people, and I cannot stress this enough for you to be aware and double check in with yourself. Do not go into fear. Just a new super consciousness awareness of this vital information. This is not new. I've shared about this many times over the years. Souls just need to be more ready. Everyone is subject to occasional negative mustard state, but some individuals have to endure this process repeatedly through life. The mustard state is a deep wound depression. The good news is that each bout seems to come before positive steps, when the soul develops more fully and brings more light not only to itself but to the entire planet. I've written, I have no more words, dear souls, of such a good overwhelm in bringing this through to you all as such validation of what has come through to me before with another soul of exactly this I could not explain. So that's where I finish off. We are done and complete. Wind this off. This one went a bit longer. That's very okay. You could always come back to this. It's not going anywhere. Bless you, bless you, bless you. You've got this. Go back through the videos anytime you feel. Pick which part you will know intuitively. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Keep writing and releasing when you get stuck in your head with the thoughts. We call on the earth and air dragon that bring us into balance and harmony so that our visions can manifest in physical reality. Stay balanced, ground your visions, manifest your hopes and dreams, represents a perfect balance of heaven and earth. Time to clarify your hopes and intentions. Ask the brown and blue earth and air dragons to illuminate your visions and ask them help you to take all the action necessary to bring those visions into physical reality. These dragons offer you assistance in rising above your challenges while remaining grounded in the beautiful vibrations of the earth. They enable you to find the perfect balance so that your life can truly flow with grace and ease. So call on them now and ask them to help you understand the purpose of your life lessons and see the highest good in all people and situations. Rise above, rise above, rise above. Stay grounded. As the lessons, you see the lessons presented to you, you're on your ascension pathway from a new perspective. Let the earth and air breathe their life force into each of your 12 chakras and bring you into balance and harmony. Relax as they do this, and you will have a new sense of calm and equilibrium as you walk your divine path. What a beautiful, no better way, what a beautiful blessing to have finished off with that. Just so very beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being part of this extra special 6-part series. These videos. Thank you so much for joining. Know that all of this has gone out to humanity as well for you to come home, to remain very grounded. Keep your faith and trust. See how we go. This had to shift today. We broke through and purged through a block. We released it here live online to open a new portal through for ourselves. It'll be interesting. I would love to read and hear back from you all in comments whenever you feel what this meant and what this is for you. We are progressing through moment by moment. Love you so much, love and blessings. And I will keep you posted with new updates or what's happening for new videos and everything soon. Thank you so much, Masters. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love, bless.